We want to bring in Steve Dorsey from CBS Radio News. He's on the phone with us right now. Steve, what more can you tell us?
Hey, good morning, Vlad and Anne Marie. We can tell you that Thom Tillis was sent to a local hospital after he collapsed at the 2-mile mark in the 3-mile race in Anacostia Park. That's in the southeast part of the city. Apparently, bystanders and runners, 3 of them, performed CPR on Tillis, and he was seen revived and breathing when he was taken away by ambulance. We're learning that his office is saying that he had a seizure and that he wasn't hurt when he fell, but his condition right now we don't know.
Yeah, it's good to point that out, Steve, because this is sort of breaking news, and we've been reporting from local sources. I think when something like this happens, as we try to get more information, initial reports are that he was unconscious, but now
there are
hearing
some reports, and this is just sort of us kind of like scoping out local media. There are some reports that he actually wasn't unconscious, but they verify what you said, which was that he had a seizure, which you know, I guess it opens up a lot of different options. But the good news is that he did not fall unconscious, right. Which means that perhaps this is not as serious as it may have seemed to be initially.
And I can say the good news here is at a lot of these races, they do have ambulance crews, as you know, standing by. And it appears from the photos that we've seen that there was at least a private ambulance crew there that had him on a stretcher and was ready to take him away as soon as that happened.
And so, Steve, what more can you tell us about, I mean, he's fairly new to the Senate. How has he performed as a senator? What sort of is he known to be a moderate Republican? And I think I'm very curious as to what his thoughts are of late on President Trump. I mean, as we pointed out to Eliza, when it was revealed that President Trump had discussed classified information with the Russian ambassador and the Russian foreign minister, he was quoted as saying members of Congress should be provided with more information from the administration about the recent report. What more do you know about how he feels about the president and the recent news that has been coming out of the White House of late?
Well, I can tell you what, he's a first-term senator, but he is a leading and very influential voice among conservatives in the Senate. There have been times when he's been critical of President Trump, but for the most part, he's in line with some of the most conservative folks in the Senate. He got his start, really. He made his name in the North Carolina legislature as part of this wave of conservatives that took over state government about 5-6 years ago, turning the state a little more of a shade of red. And that's still something, his legacy at least, that's being felt in North Carolina today.
All right. Well, Steve Dorsey, really appreciate your time and giving us a little more insight.
And also Eliza Collins as well.
And Eliza, too. Yes, we're going to continue to cover this story, get the very latest on Thom Tillis when we have it. Just to update you, Thom Tillis, Republican senator, collapsed about 2 miles into a 3-mile charity race. Initial reports were that he fell unconscious. We know now that he was not unconscious, but he may have suffered some sort of seizure.
That's right. We're going to keep digging into the story and bring you more updates on the other side of this break. Stay with us.